Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Lucas, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a MIDI count-off slate track to help you make your live performances really easy. So a MIDI slate or count-off track is a utility MIDI track in Ableton Live that essentially uses your voice to do count-offs, section count-offs, and anything else that you might need to hear in your in-ear monitors to help keep your band in sync while using a click. If you don't have time or are too lazy to make this from scratch, you can actually head over to my website and buy this utility for $5, and it directly supports the channel so I can keep making these kinds of things to make your life easier. But if you don't want to do that, it's all good because I'm going to show you exactly how to make it right now. So the first step in this is that I actually recorded myself saying a bunch of different things, and I'll walk you through that right now. So we did all the numbers for count off, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do other numbers too if you're making music in odd time signatures. And then any and all sections that you may need to count off to help musicians remember where they are if that's necessary. So I did every section, intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, so on and so forth. I also did breaks and every single instrument that I could think of that seems applicable, just in case you want to say, guitar break or guitar solo or guitar entrance or anything like that. So once you recorded all these words, what you want to do is you actually want to just create a MIDI track here, and we're going to go to instruments and grab a drum rack. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just one at a time drag these audio files into different drum pads over here. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so what I did was I just grabbed each of these audio files and dragged them one at a time to this drum rack, and then I named them. So one thing that you might want to do to make this faster is just try to trim these audio files by holding Command and dragging this so that the start of the file is at a reasonable distance from where you actually start saying the word. If you do need to make any further adjustments, you can do that right here. So I made sure to trim all of these, and now it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, intro, verse 1, pre-chorus. So I have all the sections there, and then right over here, we also have the instruments: vocals, guitar, bass, keyboard. So that's what I did for my template. And what you can do is when you're actually doing your live set, so we can get rid of this now, we don't need this. So now let's just say we're in our live performance session at a particular section where you need a count off. What we can do here is we can select a region and create an empty MIDI clip by doing Shift Command M. And now we have access to our triggers. So I'm just gonna program a guitar entrance. So we'll do guitar 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would sound like this. Guitar 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you've set off your count off MIDI utility, what you can do is you can hide these samples like this, and you can name it by pressing Command R once you've selected the rack, and then you can just save it wherever it is that you would like to save it on your drive, or you can just drag it into a particular folder that you have here, and you can use it for any of your live performance sessions. And one final thing that I just wanted to mention that's critical for doing live performance in Ableton is when you're done with your session, make sure you go to File and hit Collect All and Save, and make sure all these are checked, because you want all of these samples in this drum rack and pretty much all the other audio files that you're using in your performance to be saved in this project file, so that if you move it to another computer as a backup or load it from another computer, it will open just like you intended. If you want to work from where I just left off, then follow the link in the description and head over to my website to download this template. Let me know what you think in the comments, if this was helpful or not, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to leave some thumbnails at the end of this too if you're interested in checking out other videos for live performance using Ableton Live. Later.